Ah, what a lovely day. What a lovely freaking day. Hey, look, you guys, this is my 100 subscribers special. And what else to talk about than Captain fucking Underpants? Look, Mom, I finally accomplished things in life. Are you proud of me yet? So let's get straight forward. The Captain Underpants movie was created in May 21, 2017. And boy, did it do well in box office. It did so well in the box office that it got its own Netflix series that I watched and enjoyed. You're probably asking yourself, does this movie has any connection to its books? Oh, you're asking the wrong motherfucking person. Because I only remember 3 of those books that they actually mentioned throughout the movie. So let's talk about the movie. The movie starts off with Harold and George doing what they usually do. Pranks and breaking the 4th damn wall. I love how they use the 4th wall breaking to introduce a lot of things for the movie. But they keep constantly doing it throughout the movie, which got kind of annoying, especially throughout the midpoint where they did that fake ending scene, which it was kind of funny a little bit. I don't understand why the 4th wall humor is there. I actually don't understand where the 4th wall humor comes from. It's like they just added it there to be there. And now, since not only is this in the movie, it's also in a Netflix series. But it's like splattered throughout the Netflix series, but that's a whole nother thing we're going to talk about later. Harold and George explains the backstory. They tell us who Mr. Crump is, and then they caused the most biggest problem where they did so much pranking to the point where Mr. Crump wants to separate them. So that's the big plot MacGuffin of the movie, where Harold and George doesn't want to be separated, so they hypnotize Mr. Crump with a cereal box ring that somehow works. Now, before we get into the rest of the movie, I really want to analyze this one scene. Okay, first of all, how on earth does this cereal box ring work exactly? Like, really think about it. Before any of this even happens, there was like no magic, no anything, no crazy aliens or whatever was explained, but all of a sudden this cereal box just comes out of nowhere and just does this random thing. Before any of this happened, we're just still in the real world. There was normal lives, no demigods, no magic, no witch flying rooms, no werewolves. So where did this come from exactly? Where did the ring come from? And how did it work? Like, it's really confusing. I know I'm over analyzing this one scene, but you have to really ask yourself these questions. How did the ring work? Where did it come from? Does it just works? Does this... You know what? I'm just overanalyzing it. So they used the cereal box ring to hypnotize Crump. They made him do some crazy, weird things, and the next thing you know, they turn him into Captain Underpants. And that's when the weird shenanigans began. I love throughout the movie that they were trying to stop Crump from trying to kill himself, which was a little funny. I love the weird scenes where he was on the elevator trying to look like he was flying and all that stuff. It was a nice little stuff that they add for these Captain Underpants scenes. I really enjoyed them. I do love how Mr. Crump's voices change when he's Mr. Crump and when he's Captain Underpants. They do that in a Netflix show. Like, one voice actor does this and the other voice actor does this. I really love how they do that. it's kind of interesting and little neat detail that I like from the movie. After all that crazy mayhem and stuff, they got Mr. Crump home and realized how depressing his life is. Life almost sounds similar to mine. And after that, the next day, there was like, oh, what if we get separated nonsense? And they used the plot device, Captain Underpants, so they won't ever get separated. And then throughout that scene and all that other scenes, Captain Underpants does some crazy stuff to the school, which leads to crazy details, like hire a crazy mad scientist. I'm not gonna lie, the scientist's name is hilarious, a little bit. But that's where the humor relies on Captain Under, where it's kid humor is not really like, hey, this is supposed to be funny because of this. But no, it's like humor that's like way too easy and simple. Like the jokes that you have back in kindergarten or middle school or something like that. These jokes were like not that funny. I guess I'm getting really old. Really, really old. The next thing you know, I'm gone. Boy, this episode's getting really depressing for this 100 subscriber special. But anywho, let's go through back in the movie. So, Captain Underpants hired the crazy scientist teacher. Kids make fun of him, so the science teacher read the comic that Harold and George made, which he used to become a bad guy. And then these two almost got separated on the next scene, but then the crazy science guy just tries to get rid of the school's laughter, and then he was trying to take over the world. So they snapped their fingers and created Captain Underpants again, and they almost killed the man. Again, I don't know where any of this... The rules in this world is really inconsistent, if you really think about it. Like a cereal box ring can hypnotize a person, but chemical toxic waste can still technically kill somebody? I mean, he's saying it was burning and burning and burning while he was literally drowning in the toxic waste. So I was like, okay, so he can actually feel the pain from the toxic waste. This world's rules is so weirdly inconsistent. It gets even more consistent in the Netflix series. You know what? I'm really going off topic here. So with that, Captain Underpants gets some powers. He beats up the bad guy. Mr. Cup gets the lady at the end, and then there was this hint at a sequel. Well, not a sequel. It was just a nice little nod there to the book. And that was pretty much the movie. The movie was okay. It was straightforward. The animation was fun. It was great to look at. It was not boring at all. I love the voice actor. Kevin Hart was kind of out of place throughout the movie, but he still fits into the movie regardless. I love that the Netflix series kind of makes the whole Captain Underpants series more. I love how the Netflix series is adds in more entertainment to the series and lore. Throughout the whole entire movie and watching the Netflix series, I gotta say the Captain Underpants movie was okay. I wasn't bored. I wasn't exhausted. I wasn't pissed off at another DreamWorks movie that a lot of people were getting sick and tired of. And boy, oh boy, I needed a break from watching the damn freaking Emoji movie, in which I'm never ever gonna do a review on. I'm not gonna make myself suffer or something like that. Maybe I watched 50 Shades of Grey. That'll probably be a best decision I ever do. Well, I get this movie a 9 out of 10. Animation was good. Everything was good. I loved the movie. It was good. Well, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I finally hit 100 subscribers, and I proudly say I want to thank you guys all. I read some of your comments from the previous videos, and I can understand where some of your anger is leading towards you. I understand you guys are complaining about the audio, which I expected you guys to complain about because it's probably one of the most biggest concerns that I have for my YouTube channel. And I do want to replace my audio equipment with something even more better. But if you guys keep supporting me more, I may actually gain enough money to finally buy me a microphone. I love reading your comments, especially a few of them where they say you can afford an ad, but you can't afford a good microphone. Some of these comments are funny and enjoyable at the same time. I really do appreciate you guys coming to this channel. I know that you guys are having a hard time dealing with the microphone issues and the audio quality regardless, and I can understand where your frustration is coming from. And I'm trying my best with the equipment that I have right now so I can make videos more better. So you guys keep supporting me, and I might one day get a good microphone. I really appreciate you guys for being so patient with me. I really enjoyed the comments that I got from some of my last videos. You guys are awesome, and I really do enjoy you guys watching my videos. I never even knew if people were going to watch them or not, especially with the audio that I have currently. I really do appreciate you guys. I see you guys in the next video. Doodles.
Pieces of